Hello, welcome to the show. I'm Keith. I help people to feel better physically, mentally, and help make themselves a good fucking life. I'm out here catching some sun after a storm. It's a nice day. And I thought I'd make a quick video on phone shadows on your body. No, I thought I'd make a quick video on using your imagination to create something powerful with your life. So, the ancients have known. You can read any of the books. Neville Goddard. You can just watch the Hollywood brainwashing films. You know, they have movies about totalitarian governments. They have movies about pandemics. They have movies about UFO attacks, which is the next fucking thing that's coming, guys, just so you know. Mark my words. And you can watch them, and then that's how they when you have a group of people, when you watch the movie and you sit there and you think about it, it puts that idea in your head that can happen, that's normal, and then they go ahead and then they do that, and then because we're feeding that energy, that thing becomes reality. Look at the pandemic with the disease that's never been isolated before. What the hell do I know? I just go on the CDC website. So, no. Just observe. Just observe how you are thinking. What fantasies do you have in your life? What do you want out of your life? What emotions are you feeling on a day-to-day basis? The emotions that you are feeling on a day-to-day basis, what did you feel yesterday? What did you feel this morning as soon as you woke up? Just observe that. The most powerful times of the day are in the morning and the evening before you go to bed. That's when your brain enters the theta state. That's why it's so important to go to bed and clear out all of that negative bullshit. There's many ways of doing it. You can meditate. There's this one technique that I learned. It was called, going through and changing the story that happened for the day. So if somebody pissed you off for the day, instead of saying that this person was a horrible piece of shit, or that this situation happened and it was to spite me and that it hurt me and this, that, and the other, you can change the way you could change the way that you interpret it into, this is a learning experience, or this person had something shitty happen to them, so all they did is they just acted upon what they had experienced, because that's what we do. When we take in negative energy, we give out negative energy, unless you learn how to transmute it into something else. That's what the path of alchemy is. That's what the path of enlightenment is all about, or becoming a better man, or the higher man, as Friedrich Nietzsche would say. It's about taking those base emotions and those experiences that may happen to you, and to come at it from a place of learning, to come at it from a place of transcendentalism, I guess you can say. I had some pasta for dinner and somehow it got on my arm. So just observe, very powerful people in this world. What do they say about themselves? They believed in themselves, right? They believed in themselves to become successful. They envisioned themselves living in that success. They meditated upon themselves with that success. They had good quality thoughts, and they meditated or did something on those lines as well. You don't necessarily have to meditate to master your thoughts. You can do it just with thought experiments, honestly, but you can move yourself into those states with breath control. It's really important. It's been used for probably since we've been around. You know, shamans have used it, yogis have used it. It's all about controlling. You control the breath, you control the mind. The two are related. You know, when you slow your breath, you slow the amount of thoughts that come to you, and then you can better manage them. So just observe. Just observe and do imagination experiments. You know, imagine yourself on an island with a person you really care about, or imagine yourself in that success, in that great feeling. Do that like every day. Do it every day for a week. By the end of the week, you'll start feeling a lot better. You know, I've been doing it a lot more lately than I have been in the past, and I've been feeling a lot better simply because I'm just, you know, you're playing with your imagination. You're using it as a tool to bring positivity into your life. I don't necessarily know if this part is true or not. I mean, I know that your thoughts are energy, and I know that energy manifests into this level of reality ultimately. You know, everything that you see around you started started as a thought. It just took a little bit of action to put it into the world, but you know, your thoughts are energy, and they're actually real at a higher realm. I don't know where I've heard this before. Maybe it's something that I'm sure I've heard something on those lines, and I'm probably just making it up for my own, you know, because I try to understand these things. But the way that I see thought and emotions and things like that is I see them as electromagnetic energy, because, you know, ultimately everything that we do is electromagnetic, and the frequencies attract like frequencies. So when you're sitting there focusing and thinking about negative experiences and negative people and things like that, you're going to attract those kinds of people into your life. This isn't an opinion, this is a fact. When you think about I just said shitty experience. When you think about when you think about good things, you think about good experiences. You think about being good to people in your life. You think about grace. You feel it. You feel good, right? You attract good things into your life. And sometimes the things that we perceive to be bad at first turn out to be blessings in the end. You know, a lot of people that have become successful and have become really good people have had a lot of shitty experiences. It's how we interpret what we experience that can either make or break you. You know, it creates something positive or something negative. And that's why it's so important to change your mind. When your mindset is that I'm abundant and good experiences happen to me, and I grow when I'm faced with challenges. I'm faced with challenges and I grow. I grow as a person. When you tell yourself that on a day-to-day basis, not necessarily like sitting there saying that to yourself, which you can do an affirmation for it. But when you're sitting there and you're doing those thought experiments, or you're feeling those good emotions, you're going to attract things like that into your life. Just getting bugs all over me. So just practice it. Just practice it for 3 weeks, 21 days. Just 10 minutes. Just 10 little minutes a day. Do it in the morning, or do it before you go to bed, or split it up, 5 minutes for both. What do you got to lose? You have everything to gain. So, yeah, just be mindful of what you're imagining. Be mindful where your mind is going. Be mindful what belief systems that you have about yourself. Be conscious of that. Really focus on it. Try and be aware of it as much as you can. I won't say every moment, every day. That's a lot to bite immediately. But just try and be aware of it more so in the morning and then at night. And then if you catch yourself in the middle of the day, like if you catch yourself being pissed off about something, ask yourself, why am I pissed off about this? Well, how can I shift into growing from this experience? And then slowly you can start incorporating a more conscious way of living throughout your whole day. It's not something that happens overnight. Unless you're like the fucking man or the woman, but unless you're like that, then you can freaking do it. But for a lot of us, it takes a little bit of time to build that kind of habit up. So that's all I really wanted to share. I'm going to keep catching the sun because I love it. Oh. Sun is wonderful for you. The rays help clear the energy centers in the body when you catch it. So 20 minutes a day does wonders for your health. So I thought I'd share that real quick too. But thank you very much for watching this quick video, and hope you all have a wonderful night. Peace.